Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs, July 7th, 2015. Today's news, today highlights we'll see with respect to Greece, the referendum, the people have voted in favor of the Prime Minister. So today the final meeting is going to be held between Greece and the rest of the nations in Eurozone, 18 other nations. And the talks are fruitful, everything will be fine, and Greece will be continued in the Eurozone. Otherwise, it will be a big crisis with respect to Greece, and banks will collapse, and Greece government should start new methods for reviving its economy. Apart from this, we also have a news that is related to the Supreme Court of India. Yesterday made it very, very clear. Again, it has given an advice to the central government regarding the Uniform Civil Code. This is in short form, it is called UCC. This is a part of the directive principles of state policy, which is non-justiciable. And under our legal system, under our constitutional system, everybody is equal before the law. But there are certain exceptions with respect to certain categories. Because we have so many religions, each religion may have different values and cultures. That's the reason why, with respect to few areas like property, marriage, and divorce, there are separate laws for different religions. And finally, that with respect to certain areas, there is no equality before law, and the people will be treated differently because they have the different laws. And the concept of uniform civil code is that remove all these laws and make only one law which is uniform for all the people in the country, irrespective of the religion. That is the basic idea. Yesterday, Supreme Court was giving a judgment in a case of a woman who was unwed. She was not married, and when there was a requirement regarding certain certificates of her child, so there was a necessity for enrollment for revealing the name of the fathers of the child. But this woman was not wed, and she refused to reveal the information. And authorities have started compelling her to give the name, otherwise certificates are not given. When she went to the apex court, finally, the court has given the verdict in favor of the woman. She need not reveal the name. The concept of religion, when it comes to the dealing with certain issues, should not come into the picture. Let there be uniform civil code in the country, and advice that was given by the Supreme Court. Remember, the Supreme Court cannot compel the government to go for the uniform civil code, because uniform civil code is a part of the directive principles of state policy, where the judiciary is not supposed to put any pressure on the government to do certain things. That is the reason why, again, the concept of UCC has come into the picture. This is not the first time. Even in the year 1992, the Supreme Court commented that Article 44 remained as a dead letter. Dead letter in the sense, it's a provision that is present in the Constitution but never used. And again, the Supreme Court has reiterated the importance of the Uniform Civil Code. It is the government of the day that should take the lead, and it should go for the Uniform Civil Code. Regarding this, I have a question. I'll just show it to you. You may answer the question. Look at this now. The Apex code said that UCC must be implemented soon. It's a it's an advice that is given by the coach. Look at this. I have a question for you. Which of the following articles of the Indian Constitution mentions about the Uniform Civil Code? Very, very frequently asked question in the examination. Article 40, 42, 44, or Article 45. You might have, most of you must be knowing this. You might have attended my polity classes, hence you may be knowing. Answer is C, Article 44. Article 44 mentions about Uniform Civil Code. I have some more information. I have another question. Kindly have a look at this. Heterochromia. Heterochromia is a phenomenon that is associated with the lungs, hearts, kidneys, or eyes. The answer is D. It is associated with eyes. What exactly is this? This is nothing but, sometimes we'll see some people, these people will have different colors of eyes. One may be blue and other may be green, like this, different colors will be there. So the phenomenon of having two different colors is nothing but heterochromia. Example, Shane Warne, leg spinner, Australia, former cricketer, fantastic cricketer, you must be knowing this man. So he has this. I'm opening the document. Look at this. Heterochromia is associated with eyes. Answer is D. Remember this. If a person has one blue eye and the other one is green, it is called heterochromia. Example, Shane Warne. Look at this. Again, it is there in the news. Which of the following cement company was paid approximately 20 crores, rupees 20 crores to destroy Maggi packets? These Maggi packets, you must be knowing the information. I already spoke to you in one of the previous classes. These Maggi packets, Maggi has been banned in India, we know that. But there are so many packets that are present in India, Maggi packets, which are not safe for consumption. Hence, you need to destroy that. They have been withdrawn from the market. The worth is more than 300 crores. But Maggi has accepted Nestle. Maggi belongs to Nestle. Nestle accepted for destroying. But where do you destroy? How do you destroy? That's the reason it went for a contract with a company called Ambuja Cement. And in their plant, these Maggi packets have been destroyed. For that reason, Nestle has paid 20 crores to Ambuja for the same. Hope you got it. Very, very important in any bank examination, maybe in the SSC, maybe in the Group 1 or Group 2 or in the civil services. They may ask this question, and the name of the company is Ambuja. Maggi may be a question this time. Apart from this, I also have some information now regarding this Maggi. I'll show it to you now. All right. But for the question, answer is Ambuja Cement. Which of the following cement company was paid approximately 20 crores to destroy Maggi packets? Kesoram, Priya, Ambuja, or ACC, Associated Cement Companies. Answer is Ambuja. Let me take you to the top again. Yes, Ambuja. Okay. Now, look at this. And answer is C. And note please, Maggi has been banned in India for the presence of lead and MSG, because these two are present beyond permissible limits. And when it comes to the Food Controlling Authority of UK and some other countries, they said that it is safe. But we said, our authority said, it is not at all safe. That's the reason why action is very serious and the Maggi has been banned in India. Kindly look at there, MSG. It stands for monosodium glutamate. Basically, this is considered to be, MSG is considered to be taste enhancer. Taste enhancer, it is generally permitted to be used in various food items like Maggi, but there is a limitation. But unfortunately, the content of lead and MSG is very, very, very high in Maggi. That's the reason why they have been banned now. So I have another information with respect to Supreme Court today. In the previous classes, I was talking to you regarding the political parties. The political parties are categorized into two types. One is the national parties, the second one is the regional political parties. Of course, apart from this, we also have the registered political parties. But now the information what I am going to talk to you, that is related to the national political parties. We have 6 national political parties in India, and with respect to these 6 national political parties, whether they will come under the ambit of the right to information or not, because we know that since the year 2005, the Right to Information Act has been implemented, and all public authorities will come under the concept of RTI. As a citizen of India, we have every right to seek the information from any public authority. Information has to be provided. So now the citizens, they want to know that from where the political parties are getting the funds and how much amount you have. But the point is that whether the political parties will be coming under the clutches of RTI or not. For quite long period of time, the Central Information Commission is sending the letters to the political parties to come and appear before the Central Information Commission only to know their opinion why they need not declare the funding. So, unfortunately, the political parties which are answerable to the people of the nation, they did not respond to the notices that are issued by the CIC. That is nothing but insulting one statutory authority. All parties, BJP, Congress, CPI, CPM, BSP, all the parties have not responded. Whether the party is there in the government or not, they have not responded. It was happening since the time of UPA. Later, a public interest litigation has been filed in the Supreme Court, and today the Supreme Court has issued the notice why these political parties should not disclose their informations. At the same time, the court also issued the notice to Election Commission and also the central government. Why don't you bring the political parties under the ambit of the RTI? It's a very, very great thing. Very soon, we'll expect that these political parties will be coming under the purview of the right to information. Being the citizens will come to know where from these political parties are getting the funds and how much fund is available to them. So we are getting to know very soon. Hopefully it should happen. And that's all for today. I'm sorry, before I go further, before I say good night or something, I would like to show you this document. Please have a look at this document. Look at this. The Ethics Court questioned the government and election commission on why political parties are not under the RTI ambit. RTI means right to information. And the court also issued the notice to all six national political parties seeking their response to declare them public authorities under the transparency law. These political parties, kindly remember, very important now, these political parties have not responded to the notice that is given by Central Information Commission, and the Central Information Commission could not do anything because it cannot take any action against those political parties. But now the scene is something serious. It is the apex court in the country, the Supreme Court in the country. It came out. It came out now and it issued the notice, and the political parties must give the response. Otherwise, that's a contempt of the court, and the court will take action against these political parties. Hopefully, something going to happen in favor of the democracy. We believe in democracy, and hopefully, the democracy will be continued in India. Though the political parties will try to play with the concepts of democracy, we have a judiciary at the highest level. The topmost court will try to protect the concept of democracy. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for being with me this evening, and I wish you all the very, very best. Take very good care of yourself. Good night.